Stone TV. We're coming to you live from Center Street here in Monrovia, where Jeety continues his birthday celebration, distributing cooked food at this event. So hundreds of disadvantaged youth are expected to benefit from this initiative. I'm Sarah Salmon. I'm here trying to bring you all of the happiness here. So as you can see, disadvantaged youth have lined up, have formed a long queue here to receive cooked meal from Jeety. Earlier on, we were at the Monrovia Central Prison, where nearly 1,500 inmates benefited. Welcome to the interview. This is Spoon TV.
Thank you.
What do you make of the donation, the distribution of food by Jeety here today?
Jeety, one of the best humanitarian for Liberian. He promised us, he said that every time a birthday you will be here with us. Even the inner independent or the inner celebration, you will always celebrate with us. Jeety, I don't even know how to describe Jeety. Jeety is the best humanitarian ever. The day our lawmakers will be doing what Jeety is doing for us. Coming in the last fortunate area, sitting in the last one over 200 to 300 children. And all the people go out for you. Think trouble will go on the street? No trouble will go on the street.
So how many here?
We're up to 500.
500?
Yes, we need a man.
So you're appreciative of the food?
Now the president, Jeety, he know our eating business. He always like our bowl. Jeety know the time we can eat and know the time to come to us.
What does food mean for you people?
The food means anything for us. Anything. It gave us strength. You know, it keep us alive. God first, the Almighty God first. For this food alone. And I believe that, you know, God gave him blessing already. Yeah.
Others are saying that when you people are taking food, you engage in the bad habits.
No.
Jeety, that will call for you to stop this process.
Most of all you see here, so we are hard laborers. And you see our hustle, please take the camera that you see. And you see our hustle. We do that, we go in the community, we take death from the community, we bring it here, the MCC church take it. We are living payment building. My name is Tom Juwe. I've been working with Jeety for the past 5 to 6 years. He knows us very well. Jeety even promised us to move the building, but the community people went against us, they carried the paper to court. And one day they stop the process. Well, I'm lying to you.
So what are other challenges? What are other challenges you face here? You want for Jeety to help you or the
Our challenges we face here right now for the rain season is coming. Now one of our great challenge, the rain season killed us because what? We saw cold infection. So we asked by Jeety to help us with medicine. So we'll be able to take even and get sure any hospital will be taking our friends there 5 or 10 just to be able to take the treatment to get well. Yeah.
There are reports that many of you are from good families. Why you people continue to squat here in this pen of baby?
Some of us from good families, some of us can be ancestor confident, ancestor cause, some of us can be stepmother, some can be peer pressure. Not everybody come here with the same record. Some people come here with high record, some people come here with low record. But all in all, we tell the Liberian, we tell Liberia as a whole to pray for us, the churches, the church council, the Muslim council, to pray for us. We get all of this here.
What I want for the government to do for you, Joseph Boga government?
Joseph Boga government? Joseph Boga promised us a lot and he do nothing for us.
What I want for him to do?
What we want to do is we want to get from here, we want to see ourselves somewhere. We want to see ourselves progressing. We want to go to the rehab. Bring your oil. We get the experience of rehab.
Okay. I guess you are one of the leaders for this place.
Yeah,
how do you manage to maintain law and order in this kind of hostile area?
Thank you very much. See, the law and order come from the shirt. Our tappers, they show the light that they came out there. You see the tappers in the green shirt? We make them know we get rules that govern in this barrier. We got rules that govern in the barrier. No man cause, no fighting, no discussing and root talk with your friend. All that you go by A. If you break in on A, you'll be their way.
Okay. In terms of what?
In terms of punishment, we can't handcuff people.
The punishment.
Punishment will keep you indoors from in the morning to the afternoon. Your hustle hour papa you.
Okay. Thank you. That's
Tom Jue.
Tom Jue, thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
Talk with some females, have been bringing them for us, and be very fine. Yeah. Okay, so we are still here at Center Street, just right near the cement street here. Hundreds of disadvantaged youth are here. Jeety celebrating his birthday. We decided to identify with them. I'm told we always come here on a regular basis to distribute cooked food to less fortunate people. Earlier on, we are the Monrovia Central Prison, and so we are here in Monrovia, Center Street. It is the location, and all of this event youth here are receiving.
All right,
Mr. Jety, as you can see, distributing food there. So we can see the line is very, very long. Very, very long. I'm going to you Central Street here in Monrovia. So as you can see, that's the queue. All of these people, about around 500 of them, I'm told they are expecting to benefit today, to get a plate of well-prepared meal from Jety. Oh, okay. Okay. So we. Hello, sir. Tell us the name.
I'm Aka January by name.
Okay. What's your portfolio here?
Mine.
Your title here?
Oh, I'm the speaker.
Speaker for this area?
Yes.
Okay. Today, Jety is distributing cooked food to our brothers and sisters here.
Yes.
What do you make of it?
Oh, actually, I'm impressed because it's constantly done. And it's an empowering program that make kids to go away with crime or a couple of stuff, because at times hunger leads to a whole lot. But for what Jety does for the disadvantaged youth, it's very impressive. It brings joy to a bulk of them, because at the time where things are not beautiful, lack of job, and then you have the opportunity to have meal on time, I mean, highly appreciate it.
How many persons are here?
Okay, the number in total, I might not give you the actual number.
Estimated number.
Okay, about 300 to 400.
So, what does food mean for you people? Will it carry a long way?
Actually, it's an everyday thing. A meal today will not take you tomorrow. But what matters is about having something to eat on a daily basis.
Do you have,
and he does that.
Do you have families here? The family here?
There are people here who are partners. There are single people, couples, but we all part of the same routine. So we don't differentiate on who are partners. Like the way the line is, if you have a fiancé here, she will get on the women line, and you yourself will get on the men's line. You will not come as couples.
Do you sometimes carry out general cooking here, or everyone has to also on the
at times on bigger holidays like Christmas, New Year, the Flag Day, August 24th. Most often, all of the holidays, there are donors who bring food. Jeety also bring food, but other people also bring, and then we cook happily where we marinate together.
Let me pose this question to you. Most often people stereotype you guys here at the Pen and Building. Some people see you as criminals, others see you as hijackers.
Yes.
What would be your message to them, especially the way some of you appear in the eyes of the public?
Thank you. A bulk of the people do think that way, but it's not. Someone who is legally fighting to have meal, or somebody who is involved in crime will not come here to stand for food. He will keep away whenever he intends having something to sustain himself. He will just go and commit crime. But then this is the headquarters. People from different perspectives come here to attend to the urban youth here so that they will be away from crime. And our focus point here is to do away with crime. So even no matter the terminology they term us, it doesn't irritate us. But what matters is being patient until the appropriate time reaches for transformation and to be reintegrated in society.
Finally, we see some of your members as salvaging dump sites. The others are there.
Yes.
We see some of them loading cars, throwing debt.
Yes.
What can you point to as the main source of survival for your members that are staying at Pen and Building?
Beautiful. The reason why you're seeing a bucket of our comrades out there, some are in garbage, some are car loaders or whatever, because I told you earlier that they want to do away from crime. So they do youth to the 10 powers job just to earn their survival. Because I don't think it's a proud for one to come and say he would look in the dustbin to extract canned cups to come to weigh them to sell. It's a waste of time. But because he deliberately decided to be patient until government or whatever institution gets ready to transform the youth and then to empower them and get connected to their family.
Talking about transformation,
Yes.
what basically you want from the
Basically,
government?
the
You want
transformation is to
rehabilitation,
do away with substance.
substance.
Yes, most of us here, we don't make the usage of substance. We want to do away with it. It is hard, actually. It is hard, but it takes time. And only the international community, the government, donors like UNDP and other institutions who are wanting to see these youth transform and be useful in society. Some of these people right here are high school graduates, university dropouts. Like for me, I'm a college dropout.
Most often when these organizations take you people to rehabilitation center, sometimes you escape. They don't want to.
No, it's not about, watch out, it's not about the escaping aspect. At times, the kids do go through the program when they are transformed. It is about the empowerment. They are not empowered, they are not reintegrated in society. They are not connected to like job opportunity or what have you. Like someone got transformed and he attended LOIC, he did maybe plumbing or electricity. He graduates and come out and he expects to get job or get recommendation or something to do, and it's not raw food to do. He comes back to the building because this is where he feels that he feels more comfortable, because even if he goes into the community, he has been stigma. There are stigmas in the community that, oh my man, they may not come again, XYZ, this, that. And because they don't like that name, they come back to their brothers. Even if he's clean and come back here, for the fact that he sees his comrade doing the same thing, he will definitely relapse.
Drugs is a major factor for which, as a result, some of you are the way you people are looking now. What's the message to the government in terms
The
of
message to government right here now, we've sent our words to the government. Government have solicited a whole lot of funding. Like during the WIA administration, they were able to raise up to 8 million plus that they said they were going to transform the urban youth. Since then, a dime was not brought forth. It's the same old thing. Right now, we are traumatized. People come, they promise us, they take photos, they promise us it's going to be good, they take photos, they carry it to the diaspora, but at the end of the day, when the support comes, it starts to them, not to us. And we still live the same deplorable life, which of course we are not wanting to.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
What's your name again?
I'm Aka January Jr. Aka January Jr.
Aka
January.
Junior.
Okay, so he's the spokesperson for the Pennon building here on Center Street. Distribution of food is still ongoing here. This is Spoon TV. I'm Sarah Hammond. Jety is still distributing food here. About 300 to 500 persons are expected to benefit from this cook food initiative by Jety here in Liberia. So I'm still here. We still try to talk with more people. We listen to him talking about some of the challenges they face here, some of the recommendations, some of the things they want for the government to do for them. You know, drug is a major factor for which most of these guys have turned to disadvantage here. So the government of President Joseph Boakai has said drugs is a national emergency. He's making effort to see how best he can raise drugs from Liberia. And efforts are being made to transform these young people. But as it stands, the number is growing in Liberia. The number is growing. So for all indication, experts have said there should be some sort of efforts to see how best we have these guys transformed. As you can see, the queue very, very long, and this is just one center here in Monrovia. This is just one center. There are a couple of centers across the country. So there's just one center. So if you can see the queue here, very, very long. It tells you that we have thousands of these guys across Liberia. And so the security terror of Haiti, he has been discussed time without the number. So these guys are very, very growing in huge number, and there is a need for transformation and rehabilitation. Spoon TV coming to you live from Center Street in Monrovia. Jety is celebrating his birthday today. I'm Sarah Hammond. So he's here identifying with less fortunate people, distributing cooked food to them. Earlier on, we are at the Monrovia Central Prison where a number of people benefited. So we are here. He says he prepared celebrating with less fortunate people rather than people, because these people, they are in dire need of help. That's why he decided to come to celebrate with them. So the line is very, 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 very long. I'm told they are around 300 to 500, but all indication, I think the number may likely be more than what they estimated. This is the big causing this disadvantage. Yeah. This is the famous bedroom building here. That's Jeety himself. Sleeping on this whole distribution exercise, trying to show that everyone receives a plate of meal for the day. Have different queue and the male have different queue, but from all indications they appear that the male are in their numbers as compared to the female. So more food here. These huge tubs are filled with rice and bean soup. That's the soup we usually know. It's referred to as light soup things. So this is a very issue for the national government because President Joseph Boaga has promised to wage war on drugs, but these drugs addicts are national security problem. Experts have said. So to rehabilitate them is very challenge for the government. Previous government initiated efforts to see how best they can be rehabilitated. Just a few days ago, some 100 persons were graduated from that program, were rehabilitated. But sometimes ago, I talked with one of them who says that the importation is very a problem because if drugs are still coming into the country, even if they are rehabilitated, once you see they have access to drugs, they will still go back to this old habit. And so they have said that the importation of drugs is a major problem. So dealing with the importation of drugs somehow we'll be able to manage to curtail these drug addictions. But once these drugs are visible in every street corner, then it becomes a problem because these young people still have access to the drugs. So the line is very huge, very huge, very long line, very long line. As you can see, the line is huge. Both of them have benefited, but the line is still huge. This is just one center. This is one center in Monrovia. This is just one center. So the distribution is still ongoing. The orders from this place is very, very terrible. But we are still here though. So food distribution is still ongoing. Just managing to have this, bringing all of the happiness here. The line very, very long. So the food, Jety himself is heading this whole initiative, distributing food to these less fortunate people, disadvantaged people.
Rice.
Another couple of rice is coming out of the truck to actually be distributed along with soup and chicken. Distribution continues here at hundreds of the persons.
And these guys are very appreciative of the food because to get a plate of food for them is a major achievement on a daily basis. So once you come here with a plate of hot meal, they are very, very appreciative. And so talking to some of their leaders here, they are thankful for this food. They also want rehabilitation process and empowerment. And one of the reasons for which whenever some NGOs try to recruit them and rehabilitate them, come back in the streets is because there is no empowerment initiative for them. If they are rehabilitated and then there's no empowerment program for them to go back to taking in drugs, and at the end of the day they find themselves back in the streets. So when they are rehabilitated, they want empowerment initiative for them. But just imagine this is just one center in Monrovia. So if you were to visit other centers on the Bushra Island, for example, for example, and other places, for example, and just calculate the numbers. Other counties, like places like Nima, for example, Jeety, for example, calculate the numbers. So huge portion of the populations have fallen into drugs addiction. So it's very, very a problem. The government really needs to do something because this effort, though not sustainable, but these guys are appreciative. They are appreciative because for them, finding a plate of food on a daily basis is one of the major goals for them.
I don't tell anybody to get food at all. Now, sleep over your phone. Where you got to go here? Go ahead, you got food.
You are tired? He says he's very, very tired now. Since this morning, distributing food to less fortunate people.
What gives you so much any day to identify with less fortunate Liberia?
It's my faith, and I know I'm doing God's work. Two things give me so much energy. When I'm able to feed a person who's in need of food, and I'm able to help him to fill up his stomach, it gives me strength. Second, I believe and I know that I'm doing God's work.
What comes to your mind whenever you see these disadvantaged youths, the elderly folks? What do you see in their faces most often?
I see there's a need for them, and if I can help, I can do something, I feel happy about it. It gives me happiness.
How long?
And what I'm doing today is my happiness. I'm sharing my happiness and joy with them.
How long will this initiative last?
Till the end of my life. Or the government of Liberia tells me not to do it. Two things.
So is this the only center you distribute food to?
No, I today, this is a special center I've come. I started this one in 2020.
Okay.
When Corona was here, I used to come feed to this Pelham building. It's the most disadvantaged Zogo youths here. We are here. Then behind there is Gully Street ghettos here. So every evening I send food here too. But we do it food on a daily basis to around 1,500 people every day. My team starts 10 in the morning from Wyatt Town to Douala. We go to Redemption Hospital. Then we come on the roadside. Every disadvantaged youth we see, we stop and give them food. And we end whole of Central Monrovia. Then we go to Sinker. And we end at Bomuma House. In the evening, every evening, rain or shine or Sunday or Wednesday or holiday or every evening, White Town, we feed people 6 o'clock in the evening.
They are appreciative of the food, but during the reading season, they say they need medication. You should also butcher it with pills. Are you taking that direction?
I have tried it before, but it's sometimes everything is not possible for me. I'm a single person. I'm utilizing my own resources. I've never gotten 1 cent from anybody. It's my own resources.
This is your normal routine, but today it is being done on a larger scale. What have you observed in terms of the numbers you serve today, or in terms of their responses to you?
I don't know, but today the number is pretty high. Here I would see around 600-700 youth here. So far we have distributed 7 bags of rice. Because each tub is 1 bag of rice, 25 kilo. So my target was five bags here. So we have done 7, we need maybe another 1 bag or 1 bag and a half. So apart from 1,500, today we have fed around 1,476 in the prison, 700 here, 1,500 on a regular basis, and another 400 in Viala. So I'll be feeding around 4,000 people today. From now I'm running to Viala to feed children there.
Most of you don't like to attach a monetary value to the kind of initiatives and gestures, but the public continue to ask. Today is your birthday. You are celebrating with disadvantaged and less fortunate. What is the monetary value in terms of dollar and cents of what you are providing today?
Let me ask you, let me say, when God gives you, He doesn't count it. So when you give out, you don't count it. So God's blessing, you don't count it. When you bless somebody, you don't count it. And then I'm doing God's work. I don't want to count it.
Finally, from my end, there are other disadvantaged youth across Monrovia, outside of Monrovia. Do you intend to reach them too?
I'm reaching them in Viala now. I started in Viala.
Okay.
And I hope one day I will start a different initiative where I could train them to become good citizens and refined youths of Liberia.
Okay. Thank you. Any final thing?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Jeety, Liberia.
That's Mr. Jety there. Ending an interview with us there, talking about one day he hope to extend it across Montserrat County to other parts of Liberia. Also add up training and empowerment program to the feeding program that is already ongoing. And so today number, according to him, is very, very huge, but he doesn't want to attach monetary value to it, but it's very, very huge.
They will fight. I know that one.
Yeah,
Some people will count 2 times.
Yeah, so some of them, 2 times, 3 times, and so some of them don't want to observe the rule to stand in queue. So as a result, they like to get a long body game. So it's really a challenge. I think from all indications they are running out of food now. So just few more talks remaining of rice remaining. He said the number. He was not expecting this number, but from all indications the number increased today. Okay, so thank you so much. I'm Cyrus Hammond. I've been here with bringing this live coverage since this morning. Either when we started at the Monrovia Central Prison, and now we are at Center Street, where Jety is feeding dozens or hundreds of disadvantaged people. Thank you so much for being there.